Hello and welcome to another Fleet Ops audio commentary brought to you today by ClintSat. This is number 3 in our Pro Tips series. So we got Boggs here with us to give us another show.
Hello everybody! How we all doing today? We're going to be Romulans versus Feds today, and we have Fallout very kindly being our guinea pig. He's going to play some Federation. What kind of Feds is he? We'll find out in a second. He's going to play some Feds for us. I'm going to be Romulans because the last game where I was playing Romulans, it didn't last very long. I think maybe I gave Primigenia the wrong impression of how we wanted to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and play Romulans again. But first off, here we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, well, here we were talking. I wasn't really thinking. As Romulans, I'm going to be Helev because I want to make sure that I can compete in terms of numbers with a Fed rat. And against Feds, you know, I gotta say, one of the greatest things you can make as Romulan, Lavals. Lavals are so difficult to counter as Federation if you don't really prepare for them. I'm not doing a fast Laval rush, actually. I'm going to make a few Riens. Just to kind of get things started while my research facility goes up, and then I'll start making Lavals. Right now, I can see that he's putting up chassis level 1. He is Mason. He's not screwing around today. We told him to give me a good fight, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. So he's putting out... he's going to be putting out some Intrepids and Monsoons here probably pretty quick. The Intrepid right now, or excuse me, the Monsoon right now, does have a bugged passive, which we are all familiar with. And it takes almost no damage at all from a Rien, because the Rien is a long range, and the Monsoon has high-density shield generators that reduce its damage by 50%. However, because of the passives, the reduction is actually closer to, like, I think it's like closer to 90% or something like that.
Yeah,
but just
in this case,
atrocious.
It's probably not a big deal since, I mean, you wouldn't fight him with Riens anyway.
No, probably not. I'm going to use the Riens for harassment against his miners, and he's making Monsoon, so yeah. That's what we're going to do. The Riens are not going to fight his Monsoons. That's a pretty important distinction to make there. I'm going to start sending my... I'm going to be sending my constructors up to my expansion. Expansion is going to be pretty important to have against a good Fed player, which Fallout is a pretty good Fed player. Let's see here. I'm going to take a look. I'm Romulan, so I have my scout in his base, and I know exactly what he's doing at all times. I saw that he's putting up his Starfleet Science, which means that he's either going to be going for an early proxy torpedo, or he's going to be going for an early Starfleet command. Frankly, I'm hoping he goes for an early Starfleet command. However, he's putting up a second yard at his expansion, and from that he's making nothing yet. We'll check back on that in a second. It's not likely he's going to go for a Starfleet command because he's not going to have enough resources to do both. So what we're going to do is we're going to send my little Riens up towards his Tritanium expansion. That's the first thing, excuse me, his main Tritanium moon. That's the first thing that I'm going to get to work on because that is where he's going to be, I think, suffering the most. As he's going to be putting a lot of his resources into... I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. I forgot how hard this is. Sorry. Clint, you have any questions at the moment?
No, I think it makes sense. Looking around, just showing people what is going on. What are you doing with the other constructor up there on your expansion?
Well, I thought I'd just go for a little joyride, and it looks like his scout wanted to know what I was doing, but I'm not really doing anything. I was just not paying attention to it. You know, the second constructor is not even really needed here, but there it is. I want to point out that I did research the first Laval system upgrade because it gives me access to auto repair, which is awesome. Auto repair is really fantastic. Now, he's not building anything from his second shipyard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start putting some damage onto his freighters. I don't know if I can actually kill one of these miners with the Riens. But one thing I can do is prevent him from actually mining at all. I can cause his miners to go back They might try and retreat. That's probably what he's going to do here with this miner. The monsoons are coming over to play. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to activate some phase plates so I don't take too much unnecessary damage. I'm going to try really hard to get it. Ah, I got him. I'm going to go for another one now. And let's see if I can get another miner. I got some time on these phase plates, so what are these constructors doing? I forgot how hard it is to do this. Alright, so I'm going to queue up some new miners.
And notice Boggs
Queuing up some more
targeted
miners
in the-
here.
in the actual repair dock. That way it couldn't run away.
Yes. I'm trying to make sure that this thing stays in range of my Rians as long as possible. And so by going for the one that was actually building, or that was actually mining, I did indeed have a little bit longer to actually fight it. So I'm going to get the Laval working on this monsoon, while the Riens try and pick off another miner. As soon as the shields go down, though, I'm really going to need to... get him out of here, because he's going to take some serious damage. And the monsoons don't have proxy torpedo yet, so I can be pretty assured that I've got some time to kind of screw around here. Okay, I think I've done as much as I can. I'm gonna cloak out a little bit here. Do a little repair off here. Get my miners going where they need to be. Sometimes it can be hard to keep track of everything that you're doing, but as long as you're kind of just, watching. I got a Starfleet command coming up here in about 38 seconds. Let's see here. The next Laval research upgrade is almost 400 tritanium, which I don't have, so I'm going to get one of my expansion miners going on that tritanium. And, let's see here. Good, got more Lavals coming.
Right, because of the 2 researches.
Yeah, boy, those things are expensive, but they really, really are worth it, I think. Now, here's an interesting thing. I'm gonna get the Lavals down here and see if I can take out... Well, he hasn't built anything in his expansion yet. It's very interesting. Okay, so there's nothing in here I can really do. I could try and attack his constructor, but it's not really worth it if you ask me. I think his monsoons are coming down to attack me. That's good. I don't know where his warpin is going to go. It was just sent. I don't know where it's going. If it goes for my expansion, I've basically got nothing left. I've got nothing there to really defend it. So my hope is that he sends it defensively up to his base. It's one thing to know about the warpin is that you can't really control it. So I'm going to try. And there it went for my main base. Cool. However,
and what a good warpin! Holy cow!
Not a bad warpin. He could take my. He could pretty easily take. Sorry, I gotta do a little bit of micromanagement here. I'm going for that. I'm going for that stupid steam runner first. Cause why are the Rians repairing? That's not at all what I told them to do. I told the miner to repair. Oh, you ridiculous thing. Okay. Lavals are up there playing. They're just playing with some of his miners. I'm trying to pay attention to micro properly. Not always an easy thing to do. We're in 3 places at once right now. That makes things hard. I'm trying to kill miners at his main base. I'm trying to defend my expansion. And I'm trying to defend my whatever this is over here on the other side.
Yeah, great move by Fallout. Just a really good move.
Very good move by Fallout. Yeah, he's making sure that he keeps me off balance so that I can't use all of my ships in one spot. Good news is, for me, I am getting a lot of damage onto his mining right now while this is all happening. Okay, sorry, I think here a little bit. Okay, so I've pushed him back. I lost some miners. That's no good, but it's also not the end of the world. I'm going to queue up some new miners to replace the damaged or destroyed ones. I'm going to kind of take stock here a little bit. Looks like I didn't get that kill. That's too bad. My Lavals in the top are not really damaged and they're in no danger. I'm going to get them out of here, though, unless I can take out this miner, which I'm going to try and do, but I think he can just cycle it. So, shoot his scout away over here.
You kept him from mining on.
Absolutely.
You heard his dilithium. You heard his tritanium.
He still has. Oh, here's what I'm not doing because I'm a bad Romulan. I need another scout, so I'm loading up another scout right now. Good Romulans know where everything is. Bad Romulans don't build scouts. Let's see here. Okay, he has still making monsoons because that counters the Rien, and technically with Brocky Torpedo, monsoons will counter Laval's. It's tough. It's not easy, but he does have 2 yards, and double yarding monsoons, you can take Laval's on, as long as he doesn't let me get too many. I think he needs to be really careful about that, and no doubt he will. Okay. I'm watching his main base right now because I'm kind of trying to watch his shipyard production, and also I want to know whenever a warp in is coming in. But I should be watching the rest of the map as well. And okay, there's this fleet. He does have a number of monsoons and a good warp in. Here's what I'm going to do. I can keep building Laval's because Laval's are doing me really, really well right now. And pretty soon here, I'm going to get Laval Tech. Boom. Oh, come on. There we go. Laval Tech is coming up now. I'm going to go back on the offensive because even though he technically has a numbers advantage, I have kind of like quality advantage. And I get to dictate where the battles happen because I can cloak and he can't. And he doesn't have any cloak detect right now, so he can't really stop me. Now, he's getting frisky and he's moving his ships out here. He does have proximity torpedo. Now, this is important. He has proxy torp, which means that he can snipe 1 or more of my Lavals. 4 of these things will pretty actively take out a Laval. But I'm going to show him that I don't care. I'm going to decloak. I'm going to see if I can get him to focus on these guys. Boom, here I go. Yeah, now he's going to be in retreat, so I am going to pick on one of these guys. Try and get some kills, try and get some ranks. Whoa, there it goes. But it didn't kill it, so auto-repair for the win. Auto-repair is insanely powerful, and I don't know if I'm going to get that monsoon.
Not lost a ship here.
Absolutely, Fallout doing a really good job. I'm just trying to... I should hit one of them with Metaphasic. Boom. Man, I mean, obviously I got a little cheeky here, and you know, I tried to a little cheeky. I attacked when I didn't have to. I should have waited. I kind of wanted to just.
Defensive, you know, he knows that you can be anywhere.
Yeah.
You can be all around his fleet.
And I got his warp in to come up to. His warp in is going to his base, not to mine right now. So Lavals are going to go up, and the Lavals are going to... Whoa, what is this guy doing? What is this Laval doing? Don't know who that is, don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to activate Repair, and I'm going to cloak. Oops. Repair shouldn't stop in your cloak. Repair is... Huh, that's weird. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why that guy was out there doing what he's doing, but he's chilling, he's having a good time, so we'll just let him. More Lavals, more Lavals, more Lavals. Please, please, please.
Your Lavals aren't firing.
Why? What's going on? Why aren't my Lavals firing? Am I crazy? What's going on? They're not on green alert.
I think
What the hell's happening?
The S button.
Am I? Bizarre. Sometimes shit like this happens.
Especially with cloaking races, it seems to be a big deal.
Yeah, I'm a little perplexed as to what's happening. Well.
I think what's happening is about to
God, this is... I think so too. I think I'm about to take some damage. Oh well. Pro tip.